Hi everyone. So I am delighted to welcome Matt Hill, publisher at Warner's Group Publications, who prints Stamp Collector magazine alongside other publications like Coin Collector, Family Tree and History Scotland. Matt is joining us today to share more about the publication, advertising and how important it is for brands. So welcome Matt, lovely to see you.
Isobel, you too.
So just tell us a little bit about the publication and all about Stamp.
Yeah, so we obviously, gosh, so many years ago now, I think 17 years ago, I started to be the editor of Stamp Collector, which is here. So we're a monthly magazine, so 12 issues a year, and that's in print and a digital edition. So the print edition is sold in shops, newsagents like WH Smith's across the UK, and also sold in shops in the US and other countries. And then our digital edition is available, so you can read it on the computer, on your iPad, tablet or phone. And that's popular with international readers because they get it straight away. They don't have to wait for the kind of airmail delivery to bring the magazines over to them. So the magazine has been running for decades, literally. But then we also have the All About Stamps website, which kind of reflects the magazine in terms of some of the content, but it's much more than just a website for the magazine. So it has guides on there, stamp guides, it has price guides, latest news, updates from auctions, that kind of thing. And that's proven to just be really popular. We're just growing and growing the visitor numbers month by month, especially over the last kind of 6 months. It's really taken off, which is fantastic. And then kind of connected to that, we have email. So we send out an email once a week, usually on a Monday, and that has certain themes. So we have a buy and sell email once a month, which goes out, and then another one that focuses on new stamps once a month. But every week you're getting a different email that just brings you news and updates and advice on stamp collecting, really, and that's completely free. So that's kind of what we do, so it keeps me busy.
So as a marketer myself, I do and totally understand the importance of advertising. I get asked a lot about advertising, especially things like what makes a good advert, where should I advertise? Have you got any top tips that you can share?
Yeah, loads. I mean, obviously the magazine has been taking advertising for many years, so that's the more traditional route. But in terms of our website, there are a lot of different options there. Just taking it back a step, I guess, when you're thinking of promoting your company and your stock, really you need to think about what do you want the collector to do. Do you want them to sign up to an email list, perhaps, or just sign up to get your price list, or are you confident that you can sell them stamps straight away? So it's kind of coming up with that end goal of your campaign, and then having a call to action, kind of a jargony word, so CTA, we refer them to them as, and getting the collector to do really what you want them to do, and kind of following that journey through with them. So in terms of the magazine, we have obviously different size adverts. Some people go for the more visual impact, so they might show a classic stamp and really kind of push the authority and the kind of quality of their stock. And then another option is to just have a price list. That could be your advert, and people, collectors love that. Readers love, part of the magazine is reading all the features and stuff that I put together, but the other part is they want to buy stamps. They want to add to their collection. So these price lists, they work as well. So it's definitely a good approach. So coming back to our website, and I will share my screen now. Things all go according to plan. So you should be able to see that and hear me still. Yeah, that's good. So so this is the All About Stamps website. So you can see we have a big banner at the top there. That's one of the advertising options, and you can see that's moving to grab people's attention. one of the popular ones is this. You can see the year of the rabbit. This Jersey poster advertising that. That's called an MPU. That size. So it's just a kind of a box space, and that appears here at the side of articles, but it also appears within articles. So as people are reading, it shows halfway down. So that's really popular. And then this one here, you can see the stamp collecting one. We call this a sticky MPU. Not sure that's the official name, but you see it sticks. So
Yeah,
you
that's
can
great.
see that it's there as you scroll down. So those are the display options. And then hopefully that's changed tabs now so you can see the new stamp section of the site.
No, actually, oh yes, there we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm getting there with it.
Winning.
Yeah. So so another thing that I know you're familiar with, Isobel, is kind of more native advertising, they call it, and that's more where rather than just display ads that's kind of shout for you to do something or don't have much space for you to kind of express what you want to do, we actually have more kind of content. So you see here in our new stamp section, we have post office partners. So we work with all these post offices and we're getting more all the time. So they have their own section of the site, put simply. So if we go to, say, Austria Post, you can see that all their new stamps are shown here, and any news, that kind of thing, can be shown. If I go to auctions as well, we have this a similar one here with Cherrystone and UPA and Stamp Auction Network as well. So every time Cherrystone have an auction, they preview it here, and then we publish the results as well. So it's their own dedicated section of the website.
Amazing. And you've been doing that for the postal admins as well. So is that working well? They're putting all their stories out and
yeah. So the post offices. Go back to that one. Yeah, so we've been doing this a while now and getting more sign up, but as you can see, it gives us so much content, and it's so much content for collectors to read. So that's proving really, really popular. As I say, the visitor numbers have just gone through the roof over the past kind of 6 months. And what we're now doing, if you can see this one, so we're now introducing a featured dealer feature, which is very similar to the auction partner and the post office partner. And this is just a way for dealers to have the same thing, so their own dedicated section of the website.
Amazing.
So they can share price lists, news, blogs, gallery of their latest outings to a stamp event, all that kind of thing, whatever they like. It's their kind of own dedicated section of the website. And the idea is that All About Stamps is the kind of hub. So people are going to be coming here to look at new stamps from these post offices, to get auction results and previews, and to find out, the latest price lists and stock from dealers. So it's all in one place. So you're getting thousands of eyeballs on you. So I'll stop sharing now.
And just I saw on those display ads that because obviously I'm aware online, obviously you can read or you can see or understand the click-throughs from those adverts, so you can really judge how those adverts are working. And I could see that there was a really great call to action on that right display ad, which was just a simple sign up now. So obviously they'll be able to understand how many sign-ups they've got to see how well the advert's working.
Yes.
But for print publications, print advertising, what would your recommendation be there? Is it that, a discount code is a good thing to put on an advert, or, another style call to action so that they can understand how well their advertising is working?
Yeah, I mean that's what the website and emails, because that's one thing I haven't mentioned actually, is the advertising on emails. So you can have just take a panel in a email, or you can have a whole email to yourself if you really want to shout about something. With that kind of advertising with the website, it's all measurable. We can see exactly how many people have clicked on it, how many people have seen it, so how many impressions it has. But as you say, the magazine is different. So I mean, in terms of our digital, actually, we can tell on our digital edition
Yeah,
how many people
of course.
viewed
Yeah,
the advert and clicked on
that's
it.
so exciting.
But yeah, with the print, definitely measure it. Yeah, if you're happy to have a campaign that's for brand awareness and you just want
Yeah,
people to get to know your brand, get to know your logo, learn what you're all about, then you know, that's okay. But if you have a specific thing you want them to do, then some kind of code
yeah,
system, you know, a discount code, or just a code for them to put in when they come to your website or give you a call, then that's really good just to measure, because it is hard to measure. You know, you put an advert in a magazine and sometimes it's not always easy to know where people have come from unless you specifically
yeah,
ask them, and that's not always
yeah.
possible. So yeah, measurable is another really good tip for advertising.
Yeah. And I've recently seen two really great partnerships that you've started to launch with PTS members. So Cherry Stone, who are the official auction partner, and Stamp Auction Network. I think a few weeks ago you launched their Market Insight. How did you create those concepts? Like, how have you come up with them? What would someone do to sort of work with you to develop that kind of thing as well?
Yeah, well, with Cherrystone, I mean, that's part of our auction partner package. So any auction house can do that. So it's something we've launched quite recently, and that's, you know, similar to the post office partner packages that I was showing there. So, you know, Josh at Cherrystone is finding those really useful. I know they're traditionally a US based auction house, but they've had a push towards the UK, and I think that was part of their thinking. So every auction they do, they send us the details and we put it on there. We share it on our social media, and we'll put it on one of our emails as well.
Yeah,
And it's all pushing people back to their section of the All About Stamps website. And then once they publish the results, obviously we publish those too. So that's just to give you a bit of an insight into the fees for that. That's paid on a by auction basis.
okay,
So Cherrystone, because they're a auction partner and they're doing this, they pay per auction,
yeah,
or anyone pays per auction, but their logo and their section is there the whole time. We're not going to
yeah,
take it down if you only have a couple of auctions a year.
yeah,
So that works really well as a kind of brand awareness
yeah,
thing. And then with Stamp Auction Network, it really just came out of conversations with Tom and Dave. I think they were over at, were they here at Stampex? I
yes,
think
they
in
were.
September.
Yeah,
Yeah. So had a few conversations over email and Zoom calls, that kind of thing, and then saw them at Stampex. They've got so much price information on their site from so many different auctions. So it was really tapping into that. So what we're doing is we're doing one feature a month on a particular stamp, and they're traditionally kind of focused on US stamps more. So we're doing more UK stamps with them.
yeah,
So we publish that on our website, and then Tom does a video just showing some of the sales
yeah.
data really of those stamps, and we kind of put that together and publish it on our website. So we have the video of Tom doing the price data, and then our feature on the stamp as well. So that's working really well. Yeah, really pleased
Really,
with
really
that.
good. And how long's that been running for?
We're just about to do our second one. So
Second one.
we did the New Zealand shell on heads last month, and we're doing the Prussian blue,
Amazing.
the Silver Jubilee, King George V one. I'm just working on this morning actually. So that's really
Amazing.
good. So obviously we share that on our email as well. So we're
Yeah,
pointing people to it. We mention it in the magazine. So all our
yeah,
different platforms kind of work together
yeah.
to,
So good to make it all integrated. It's really great.
yeah.
Um, and what else is happening over at Stamp Collector? What should we know about? What I know you do some great campaigns. What is Stamp Collector do some great campaigns as well. So you know what's happening. What should our watchers be looking out for?
Yeah, so obviously for any dealers, there's this featured dealer section of the website that we're kind of just about to launch. Really, this is kind of the first kind of
Oh,
exclusive
cool.
for you
Yeah,
guys. So we'll be publishing a lot more information about that and letting people know. Obviously, the magazine comes out every month, and the emails. So if you're not if you haven't seen the magazine before, do drop me a line and we can perhaps send you a copy or point you in the right direction to get a copy. And our email is free, I think I mentioned. So you just go onto the website and register. One of the other things we've been doing for a few months now is our Stamps Monthly email, which is more of a kind of a listings email. So it's just 20 to 30 words of dealers' listings, so whatever they want to promote that month, and that's going really well. We're getting really good click-throughs. People really enjoy that. And one of the things we did, we just before Christmas, we launched or we published our first stamp album.
Oh,
So
amazing.
that was really exciting because we kind of thought, yeah, let's just try it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
That's done so well. We've sold hundreds. So we're about to launch a second one, and we've got a
Amazing.
few more in the pipeline. So they're being sold just through our website.
Yeah.
We're not putting them in the shops or anything just yet, although might consider that in the future. But they're just selling through our website, and it's really encouraging that we've sold so many that they're popular. Also,
Yeah.
just where people are coming from. So people all over the world have been buying the album. So yeah, so that's really good. So we've got plenty more of those to come.
Amazing. That sounds excellent. Gosh, lots of things to get involved with. Thank you. And so I suppose finally, can you remind us of the web address so people can go and look for it?
Yeah, so it's allaboutStamps.co.uk. That's the place to go, and you can see. I think in the menu there's an About Us link. So if you go there, that tells you obviously about us, but it tells you the advertising contacts as well, and the different ways you can kind of promote your brand with us. My email address should be on the video there. I've put it next to my name. So just drop me an email if you need anything at all, want to talk about any ideas at all. We're always kind of looking for different ways to kind of bring stamp collecting to as many people as possible and just celebrate it, really. So yeah, there's loads to look at, and we're looking forward to virtual Stampex as well, kind of being part of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, all good for 2023.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you for joining me.
No problem. Thanks, Isobel. Thanks, everyone. Bye.